Okay, we're back. It's
Hi,
been
guys.
yeah, it is Jan.
Devil.
Yeah, it's been a week or two, I think, since I did another video, and that's because it's been terrible, innit? The weather, it's been absolutely really bad.
Never seen so much rain.
Oh, it's ridiculous. 50 odd years, and I haven't seen this much rain. It's crazy. So anyway, first things first, we've got to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year coming up. And yeah, it's been a bit hectic lately, isn't it?
It
With
has,
one thing
yeah.
or another.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do, I've got a little list of things here. Jan hasn't seen this little list. And what I thought we'll do, we'll go through what's been happening over the last, it's been just over, I think, 3.5 months we've been on the road now.
Yeah,
or parked up. So I thought we'll go through a few things with you, what we've had to contend with, and good things
Just
as
a
well,
few.
and good things
Yeah.
as well, you know,
Yeah.
and how we feel right now living the full-time motorhome life. So, okay, so we moved into our motorhome on the 6th of September this year, and it's now the 25th of December, obviously. Any regrets?
No.
Now, be honest.
No.
No, not at all. Seriously. If I had a
Yeah.
lie detector test on me now, we'll be pass it easy.
No.
No regrets whatsoever. So you don't miss the park home then?
No, I just miss my garden sometimes,
yeah,
you know, just pottering about in it. But obviously, wherever we park is nice
They're
anyway.
there.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's really weird. I feel as though I'm talking to the wall.
No, look, there they are. They're all watching us, look.
Yeah, I miss my garden, just pottering about inside. But, you know, as the better weather gets here, we're going to have lots of night. You know, it's going to be lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I miss the fact that we can't just let the dog out the side door and let him into the
Yeah.
garden for a wee.
Yeah.
Now I have to go out with him every single time. Yeah, that's the only thing that niggles me a little bit, but I think I'm losing weight going up and down these steps. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, any problems with the laundry? Doing the laundry after all this time?
No, none at all.
No?
No, it's great. It's difficult trying to get it dry this weather.
Ah, yeah.
But you've got to use the dryers. But, you know, as the weather gets better, it'll be a lot easier, won't it?
Well, another little tip for everyone listening. In the winter time, when you want to dry your clothes after it's been in the washer, as in this place where the dryer's rubbish...
It's expensive, isn't it?
And yes, expensive, and it's rubbish. The machine's rubbish. It takes God knows how long to dry your clothes. We've actually got a normal stand-up airer.
Yeah.
And we've got a little radiator, which it's down there plugged in. I'll have to show you that another time. A standard little 800 watts, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we plug that in, put underneath, put the air around it. Simple thing, and it helps dry the clothes indoors.
And it's safe, isn't it?
And it's safe. It is safe. Yes, it's not. We don't have them dripping wet. Because they've been in the dryer, but they're not, you know.
Just hang your underpants in the window.
Yeah.
I did that one day, do you remember?
I thought you were going to say you ain't got a big enough window. that can't be mine, though, eh? We get clobbered after this. Anyway, we'll move on from the underpants.
Yes.
Okay, do we miss the car?
Sometimes when you're in a tight spot, don't we? You know. But we've got used to going. I mean, we can go to all the supermarkets now. We just take 2 spaces. We go at quiet times.
Yeah.
And there's no problem at all, is there?
Yeah. It's no problem. I think the only time it irritates me is when we're on a site and you see people with the caravans with the cars.
Yeah,
and
they're
they
just
shoot
nipping
off.
out in the car, and we have to
And we have
put
to
everything away.
put everything away.
Yeah.
In the cupboards,
Yeah.
make sure nothing rattles.
Yeah.
Which we've got quite masters at doing that now, haven't we?
Between us.
Yeah. Between us, we managed to get everything so it don't rattle as you're going along.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you have to think
Forget
about.
to lock the drawers and.
Yeah. If everybody sees that video, which one was it? We went to the storage locker video, weren't it? Where we was going along and the drawer opened behind us.
Yeah.
That was quite funny when I watched it back.
But yeah, it's good,
But
isn't it?
yeah, we do miss a car in a way, just for the ability to
It's
just
the
nip out.
convenience to just nip around quick, isn't it? You know.
I think we're thinking about having a bike rack, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're thinking about it now, having a bike rack fitted on the back, and put in one
We can have
or
a
two
tandem
bikes.
then, and I can sit on the back.
There's no way I'm having a tandem because she'll be on the back, not pedalling. She'll be just puffing away in her e-cig, sitting upright as well, going like that. So no chance of that happening.
That's all right. Keep fit.
Yeah, I'll be dead. So I did say to her, why don't we have electronic skateboards? But she won't do it. It would have been the coolest oldish couple, couple
lying
ever.
in a ditch. Yeah.
Yeah, lying in a ditch. Well, at least we'd have the shopping. Oh, so okay, so so that's it then. So I mean, you can tow a car, but to be honest, even if we could tow the car, I wouldn't do it. This is long enough, and trying to park these in a place
sometimes is difficult.
Is difficult enough
Yeah.
without towing a vehicle.
But we're
behind
learning
us.
as we're going along, aren't we? You know, it's just knowing best times to go shopping, the less busy times.
Yeah,
and
we've worked all of it out.
when we
well.
go and visit people, we know where to park now, don't we? Where it's safe and everything, so that's fine.
So anyway, so so do you think Charlie likes this life?
Oh, I think he loves it now. We settled down.
It, Charles?
He does.
Yeah, you like it.
If we go somewhere, he can't wait to get out the door to see where he is, can he?
Yeah. I have to open the side door very quickly because he needs to have a look, and he has to venture out to have a look round. And when he first goes out, you can see him looking around, can't you? Like, okay, now I'm going that way. He's.
I think I mean, he's 11 now, and it's the first time we've known him to be quite more chilled out, really, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, when he was at the house, he was manic.
He was manic all the time, yeah.
And he knackers you up, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's quite chilled out, and he's got used to things. He likes the bed going up at night so he can jump on it at the bottom, doesn't he? Which he's never done before.
Yeah, he actually sleeps with us on our bed, obviously above the cover.
He's got his own special blanket.
And he's got his own blanket that goes on top of ours.
But in all the time we've had him, he's never slept in the bedroom with us, has he? But since we've had this, and he curls up and he's quite comfy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really chilled out.
And he runs up and down, turns around in the small space that he's got, and he loves it. Yeah.
And that was actually a concern. A few subscribers asking me about how is the dog coping with the small space.
Yeah, because he's quite a big dog.
Because he's a big dog. If you had a little dog, like a little dachshund or something, you ain't going to be bothered. But he is a big dog, and you do worry that it might not be enough room. But there is a bit of room. And he has no problem turning around. He's really gotten used to that. Yeah. And even when he hops on the front seat sometimes. If I leave the van to go into a shop, and Janet's sitting on the passenger seat, he hops on my seat, doesn't he, and sits down. Yeah. And when I come back and I say, right, get down, he actually, I don't know how he does it. He backs off. Yeah. He goes off backwards.
He's got the manoeuvres right now.
I don't know how he does it. He leaps off backwards without getting himself caught in all the.
But very gently. But he seems quite chilled out, and he has lots of walks, long walks.
Oh yeah.
And running around, doesn't he?
Yeah,
so he's fine.
He absolutely loves it. And when we get out more next year, when the better weather comes,
he'll love that.
He's going to love it. I mean, you almost have seen the video of Living St Anne's. Yeah. If you haven't, look at that link up there because that is an awesome video. And
when Melody's here, he just curls up next to her, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. The Raven Girl. Check out a channel. Yeah. Up here. Push them links. I should have put that with that one. When it was on about parking on retail parks. Yeah. That's been interesting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's really weird because you're sitting there in the back. Because usually we won't go together. We don't leave Charlie on his own if we can help it at a retail park. No. And you sit in the back waiting for each other and you're just watching everybody, you think, so weird. This is our home, It's
so strange. Can't explain how strange it is. Yeah. Especially if you go in the daytime and it's busy. And we tend to park towards the back of park, don't we? So that you're not irritating too many people. Because most people, when they go into a retail park, they'll park near to the entrances because they're lazy. We're all lazy. We all do it. But when we've got this, we think, it doesn't matter. We'll park at the back out the way where there's loads of spaces because nobody wants to park at the back. So we're not bothering anybody, even though we take over 2 spaces. Yeah. But we don't bother nobody. But when you're sitting there if I wait for Jan or Jan's waiting for me, and I'm thinking, it's so weird. Everybody's running around like. Yeah. whatever, and
Yeah.
I nearly swore then.
Yeah.
And the cars are going back and forth, and I'm just sitting there with a cup of tea. You know? It's so weird, so weird. But we don't have any trouble parking on them either. What we tend to do, a bit of a tip for anybody who wants to do this, is go on Google, find your place on Google Maps, zoom on in, use Street View, and go in to the car park area if you can with Google Street View, and look for barriers and make sure there's none of these low barriers.
Yeah.
Because there is one at one place, is it Tamworth, where apparently they've got barriers, so anything 2 metres or above can't go through, something like that. And we're 3.1 metres at the front end because of the overcab bed. So what we do, we make sure first there's no barriers, anything like that, and as long as it's a big car park, you know we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
And go at the right time of day.
Yeah,
So,
at the less busy times, don't we?
not at the weekends when everybody's out shopping, for instance.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's wild camping been like?
That's had its ups and downs.
Go on.
We did leave one at site, lay-by, didn't we? Lots of lorries thought we'd be safe here, apart from the fact that all the lorry drivers kept getting out and having a wee in the bushes.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I must mention here, when they were weeing in the bushes, it happened to be just outside our kitchen window, where Janet happened to be doing something to eat.
It took me a long time to make the dinner
Yeah,
that
it took you a while to do the dinner.
Yeah, so, and there was a van kept parking behind us late at night and walking up and down at the side of the lorries, a bit dodgy, weren't they?
A bit dodgy they were.
So we decided we moved on, didn't we?
We moved on at what time was it? About midnight?
Yeah.
And we was all undressed at the time, weren't we? But don't worry, when I drove off, I
It
did
did
get
have your
dressed.
clothes
Yeah.
on, didn't you?
But we moved off because I had this funny feeling there might have been stealing
if
diesel.
we do get a bit wary, we just move on, don't we?
That's
we
it.
don't leave nothing to chance.
And that's the tip for you.
Yeah.
If you do this and you do camp, wherever you camp, keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Any feelings at all about anybody, just drive off.
Yeah.
You can always go back later if you
Yeah.
want to come back later, that is. We are going to get something else to help us a bit as well with this.
That's right, yeah.
But anyway, so other than that, it's been all right.
been all right,
We've had
yeah.
some,
Yeah.
nice places
Yeah.
we've stopped at. Really nice. I mean, I quite like the Hungry Hogs Cafe lay-by. That's a big
was
lay-by.
nice, wasn't it?
Really big.
Yeah.
And you're not right next to the A road because there's a great big grassed area between and trees and bushes. So it stops the noise a lot. Of course, when the big lorries pull away, you hear them, or come in, you hear them. But if you walk up, if you watch that video up here, Hungry Hogs, I took Charlie, there was an old road that used to be the old A road, it must have been. And that's fantastic to take your dog up there. So, brilliant.
That was nice, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when we first had the motorhome, we had to wait on, it was Elsan stables, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For a few weeks, we had to be on there waiting to get booked in to onboard energy, which all of you probably know by now. We had a big upgrade done on this when we bought it, and so that was a bit of a pain at the start, weren't it? I must admit, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, but it was just the waiting, wasn't it?
Oh, wasn't that horrible?
Yeah, it was just waiting all the time.
We moved in. I mean, we moved in. Straight away, we was on Elsan stables, and we just wanted to get going, didn't we? I was really itching to get going, and I was getting damn miserable about it, weren't I? And you were getting fed up, weren't you? You just wanted to get going. Of course, eventually, the date came, went to onboard energy, which we stayed there for 2 or 3 days, didn't we, overnight? Because they had a bit where you can park there.
Oh, it was lovely by the marina, wasn't it?
By the marina, canal were there, obviously, because the marina there.
Yeah,
and,
obviously.
Obviously. But yeah, and they're really nice people.
Lovely people.
Really nice people.
I even got the key to the toilet.
yeah. It's weird, isn't it? They seem to be very keen for you to have that key.
Yeah.
Must have thought you looked desperate all the time.
Well, all you men were working the inside of the van. I think they took pity on me and said, "Here's the key."
But they did a good job.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant job. We're really happy with it, aren't we?
Yeah.
So best place so far. What would you say? Oh yeah, of course. Yes, Muswell Leys Farm.
Yeah.
We stopped there a few times.
Yeah.
And he's a nice farmer, really nice chap.
Yeah.
Really easy going to talk to and everything. It was that £14 a night?
Yeah, we stopped there because the weather was so bad.
That's with hookups.
Wasn't it?
hookups,
Yeah.
£14 a night.
The weather was so bad that we decided to do that because there was just potholes and everywhere. It was terrible, wasn't it? So we did stay there. He was lovely, the farmer. I mean, he invited us into his home.
There's the
I
camera.
can't help it. Talking to the wall again.
No, you're talking to them. Look, they're looking at you. Look,
He
you see them? So what was you going to say?
He invited us into his home, didn't he? Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not going to turn my head again. Invited us into his home, into his kitchen. He sold all his meat we bought loads of meat off him.
Yeah, I bought 10 burgers off him.
He did a lot of metal detecting, and he showed us all his finds.
Unbelievable.
Oh, crikey, some of them they were fantastic, weren't they? And because we've got to take Melody up
Raven Girl.
when we can.
Yeah.
And he's going to take her out and show the ropes, but his metal detector is a lot more advanced than ours.
Yeah, I think it says about £1,000
Yeah,
for his metal detector. I was about 140, I think. Still, doesn't matter.
But he was and there was people there that lived there all the time, wasn't there?
Yeah. In a caravan or a fifth wheel.
Yeah,
Well,
there was one lady in a fifth wheel. She was there permanently. She got a little picket fence at the side. She got a little garden. Really nice, friendly people, weren't they?
Yeah,
made
that's
us
a
really
nice
welcome.
place. And good for internet.
Yeah,
That was one of our best places for internet.
Yeah,
right near to Magna Park in Lutterworth.
Yeah.
So the internet was fantastic. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is an interesting one. So now, be honest. Tell everybody what's your thoughts. Sorry, I can't ever say that properly. On the Caravan and Motorhome Club.
To be honest, we've only stopped on one of their sites once for one night, didn't we? Was it one night?
No, we've been on one or two, haven't we?
Yeah, they're nice sites. Oh, I think that was one in Blackpool that we stopped one night when we took Melody, didn't we? No, lovely sites, but they are expensive. There is a lot cheaper sites around. They might not be as pristine as them, but they are. You know, they do tend to be because they had a lot of extras on.
That's the thing. You go on their website and you go to book somewhere and you think, oh look, it's 15, 17 quid or something.
Yeah.
And then you start to book it and it will say, oh, 2 adults. Oh, that's another X amount of pounds for another adult. And that annoys me because I think to myself, well, you're not taking any more space up. You're only having one plot, one vehicle. It doesn't matter if you've got 2 adults inside that vehicle or 1 adult. What's the difference?
Yeah.
And they're charging another, say, £10 sometimes or whatever it is. And it really bumps the money up.
The sites are lovely, you know.
Some of them charge for dogs. Don't they charge for the dog as well?
Yeah.
So if you've got a dog, they're even more money they charge you.
But there is a lot cheaper out there if you look.
I'm going to mention that.
Yeah.
Camping and Caravanning Club.
Yeah, we found they're a lot cheaper.
A lot better.
Lot better. There's quite a few round.
There's a lot of places.
Yeah, this area.
Yeah.
You know, they're really good. They are, aren't they?
Yeah, that's where we found the Muswell Leys one, wasn't
That's right, the one at the farm.
Yeah, the one at the farm that we really like. Yeah, that's on the Camping and Caravanning, so check that out.
Camping and... Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I get confused.
Yeah, I've written it down so I didn't get confused.
Yeah.
The Camping and Caravanning Club is better, I've put.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like I say, the other ones are perfectly fine. The sites are stunning.
Beautiful, some of them, yeah.
Yeah, I've got no issue with the sites. I've just got an issue with how they charge people.
But they've got wardens, haven't they? So I suppose they've got a... You know, that look after it and everything. Whereas the ones that the Camping and Caravan tend to be more...
Maybe a bit more...
down to earth and countrified, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, they're a bit
that's
more...
fine to us.
Yeah, that's what we want.
That's what we like anyway.
Yeah.
So we're not bothered about.
And as long as they've got the facilities that we want, if we have to stay to empty the toilet, do the laundry, whatever, you know, as long as they've got the facilities, that's fine.
So I think that basically the best thing to do if you do this is to join both, because that gives you options. So when you're out and about, and you need to stop to refill the water, empty the toilet, you can look for any of their sites then. Anyone nearby and just go and book in for a day just to go and do that.
And Britstops has been good as well.
Oh, of course, Britstops, mustn't forget that.
Especially the one at Cannock Chase that we've stayed at.
You said you wouldn't look away.
I will learn. It might take me a while, but I'll learn. When we stopped at Cannock Chase, I mean, she said if it's free for the first night, if you want to stop another couple of nights, it's £5 a night.
Which is nothing.
And okay, yeah, with Wildcat, there's no facilities, but it's
no hookups.
No hookups, but it's a lovely place, wasn't it?
Some places do have hookups though as well.
I know,
they?
we're finding that there's, if you look,
because you get a guide if you pay
that's
for
right.
Britstops,
If you buy the book, yeah. So do have more facilities than others, don't they? You just have to look for where you want to go.
Yeah.
So
we stopped at
that's
the
really good, isn't it?
Broughton Arms.
But
is where
that was Chester, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Cheshire.
Cheshire.
I get muddled up.
Cheshire, yeah, that was lovely by the canal. That's when we had Melody with us, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the way to
Blackpool, yeah.
And that was a nice place.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And we didn't have to have a drink or a meal, I don't think. They never said anything, did they?
No.
We could have just parked there.
Because another van came in late at night, didn't it?
Yeah. And then shut off in the morning, so they didn't have to pay at all. We actually had a meal, as you probably already know. We had a meal and a drink, didn't we? We had a couple of drinks, actually.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
You don't have to, but I don't know.
It was a special weekend for us, though, because we had Melody with us, didn't we? And we was going to Blackpool.
It was a bit of a treat.
Yeah.
And so we did. And I think it's good if we did. At least you should have a drink, I think, at least. Because that is to say a big thank you for them to offering that, place to stay. Because I think it's the right thing to do,
Yeah.
So have we kept warm?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Look at me, I'm in my t-shirt. I'm perfectly fine.
And we've got no heating on at the minute at all.
No, we got it turned off. We had it on earlier. I mean, don't get me wrong, it don't half get freezing at times if you don't put the heating on.
The back of the van gets warmer than the front, so we've got a little radiator.
Yeah, I'll mention that earlier.
Yeah, it's only 800 watts.
That just takes the...
It takes the chill off.
Yeah, the chill off.
So you don't need to have the main heating on if you don't want to, do you? Especially you at night if you're sat down there editing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you again, I know I am. If you're sat down there editing, it keeps the chill off, doesn't it? So that's really good. I've been surprised.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, because people were quite concerned about that, about keeping warm, especially in this freezing weather sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we haven't had a lot of the ice and snow yet, have we? So,
no.
But I think we'll cope, won't we?
We've had it so we go outside and it's all white over with the frost. Yeah, it's that cold and crispy on the ground when I walk on the grass with Charlie. Here's what is a favourite one for you.
What's
online shopping.
Oh.
How you been getting on with the online shopping? Have you been able to do any?
I always order most things online, always have done. So when we first moved into this, I was getting really frustrated, wasn't I? I thought, I can't order what I want.
She liked eBay.
I always use Amazon. I use other shops as well, but I always used eBay. Always have done, because I used to have my own shop on eBay. But it wasn't until a few weeks ago, and I thought, what's this click and collect?
Well, actually, I mentioned it, didn't I?
You did, yeah. And I thought, I wonder where they'll deliver it to, though. Like Amazon have got their lockers. And I found that wherever you are,
there's loads of places.
I was
like,
stores.
No!
Yeah.
What
where
did
you
I
can have
do?
it delivered to. So I'm in my element now.
What have I done? So now, of course, guess whose job it is to go and pick it all up? Yeah.
So that's really good.
I did that. I've used it myself. So it's very good, isn't it? And of course, like you say, you got Amazon, which we already started using Amazon straight away with the lockers and pick up places, but now we've got that as well.
Yeah.
And there is some other places that actually deliver click and collect as well, isn't there? And there's something we've spotted recently outside a Morrison's store called InPost. And there's a load of stores, but only specific
It gives you
ones.
a list of specific stores that deliver to them.
You have to go on their website
and have a look.
It's called.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, I don't think we'd ever probably use. I think there's one or two you said you've used
There's one or
in the
two,
past.
but I say I've always, for years, ever since I was on eBay myself, I've always used eBay. And
Oh God, slamming things down now in anger. I know, look, you've upset the dog.
I dropped it.
Go on then, there you go.
Yeah, so that's good.
There you go. There you go. There you are. You can sit back down again now. That's it.
Good boy.
So no problem with online shopping. Now then, gassing gas. How we've been doing for gas then?
Brilliant. With the last one, mind you, we have been using the electric quite a bit for the heating, but oh yeah, it's brilliant now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been using the gas for heating for the last month because we've been hunkered down most of the time, haven't we?
We
on
have.
the
We
site,
decided to do that because the weather was so bad.
So we've been using
Yeah.
the hookups for the heating because we've got electric and gas heating, whichever you want to use. But we have been using the gas for the cooking.
Yeah.
As well as the one electric ring you've got as well. Of
I
course.
have, yeah.
But
yeah.
mostly you use the gas, don't you?
Yeah.
And what's it lasted? Just over a month, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just gone today.
Yeah.
But we've got two, as you all know by now, got two safe fill refillable bottles. So I've switched it over today, and then next time we venture off out somewhere, anywhere near an LPG station, I'll fill them. I'll just top that one up and fill the other one up. And that's it. Cheap.
I do tend though when I'm cooking to use a 3-tier steamer. I'm going to punch you in a minute. I use a 3-tier steamer, so you're only using one ring, so that helps. You learn to adapt and to cook a different way, really, don't you?
Yeah. What's that electric ring like? Is it all right?
It's quite good. Yeah.
It's powerful enough then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How the weather has affected us.
It's been quite bad. That's why we decided that this month and probably next month we would anchor down a bit, didn't we? Because everywhere we've gone, we've either had to turn round, go a different way because the roads are flooded.
It's hard.
We were going to Derby, weren't we? What made us made the decision, and it was just all flooded, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we said there's no way that we can. I'd rather we do this for the next couple of months, you know, and go out for odd days. And
there's no big rush.
No.
That's the thing with this. And I did see a video on YouTube. It was from an American couple who were doing exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
I can't remember the damn names. But they did a video about beginners tips actually at work at the time, and I was watching it because I was a beginner at the time, you know, and there were good tips. And one of them was saying that when you do this, don't go rushing everywhere all the time. Just chill out, take your time.
Yeah.
There's plenty of time, and I think that's a good tip. It really is. And even though it is frustrating at the minute, I really want to get out there, especially for Charlie. You know, take him different places as well because he loves it, doesn't he? And
it's not worth it though with the weather, is it?
Just hold back, wait, and we'll get there. And when we do, you'll be seeing a ton of videos, a ton. Unfortunately for now, you just have to grin and bear it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, next thing, broken things. How, have we had many problems in the van in the last 3.5 months? Be honest.
I'm trying to think. Actually.
We've had odd, silly things.
Oh yeah,
like,
we've had
for instance, the blind up there.
I had to get two end thing. You know, it's just
ends,
small.
They
things,
broke off,
it?
so they won't. What was it? Don't. Oh, that's right. They don't stay down, do they? That's right.
Yeah.
So we've had that. We've had a couple of these buttons you press in to open the doors underneath here. There's two of them who are a bit iffy. They need doing.
But we found a site online actually. Leisure. I can't remember the name of it now.
Oh. If we think about it, we'll
put the link. They do a lot of small extras for the inside of the van, haven't they? Because I want to get us outside cover for the front cab. Yeah,
to cover the front windscreen because in this weather especially, it keeps getting.
We get a lot of condensation.
Yeah, condensation's terrible.
So I must. We're going to order that.
We're going to get one of them.
After I think they're closing out till January, so we'll order one of them. A few bits and bobs that we need, a few spares. We need.
We did have that fuse go recently, didn't we? And then the other day we had our toaster break down.
That was his fault.
How was it my fault?
Because the toaster, when you push the toaster down on the side to take the toast down, wouldn't stay down, so he was going like this, up and down, and you tripped our cable, didn't you?
Yeah, because I didn't know for a start. I thought, oh no, what's happened? And I realised that there was no power then coming from the 240 volt sockets, and I thought, oh no. I thought, what have I done now to the system? But it weren't. It's tripped outside. Yeah. The connection outside. So I went over to it and flicked it back up.
The toaster is now in the bin.
Toaster's in the bin. And we only had that for a short period of time. We bought
we
it from
bought
Mazda.
it for here because it was low wattage, didn't
Low
we?
wattage for Mazda,
Yeah.
only cheap. And when you had it, when you used it about half a dozen times, if that, knackered up. So Asda, not good.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
that went in the bin.
So that went in the bin.
And we had to replace the battery.
Oh,
for
yes.
the engine, didn't we?
Yes, the starter battery, the actual starter battery for the van. Well, because it's the original one, and I think that because it had been, there's two previous owners for this, and I think they just left it, you know, and it never got used enough, and I think it just finally just died. And it got to the point where it was going row, row, row. You try to turn the engine on, and I thought we're going to have to sort this because it's not going to start one of these days. So we ordered another one. It came the following day to
Saturday,
the site.
wasn't it?
To the site as well, to the gate. I actually go and met him. I met him at the gate lot, and it was about just under £100, weren't it?
Yeah,
which weren't bad because a lot of them are a lot more expensive. And this has got a
we did
5-year guarantee.
Yeah, we did pay
guarantee.
extra to have it delivered on the Saturday morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we could get it
To make sure.
I
put it in, and I was thinking of doing a video to show you, but to be honest, filming me putting a battery in is a bit
all
boring.
you should have heard was lots of beeps.
Well, okay, yeah, there was a little bit of that, but it was easy, really.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was just a bit awkward because my back as well.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
So, but I managed it, you know.
Yeah.
So of course, since then, no problem. Starts first time every time. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So my back basically. Yeah, my back is more or less better, but I'm having little twinges here and there, and but it has been a bit bad, isn't it? And it's been really frustrating. I think Janet did that to me.
No, I didn't. You made me wash the van because your back hurt.
Well, yeah, you know.
I didn't mind. I quite enjoy washing the van, making it all clean. But I only do the bottom half.
I
only do up to as far as I can reach.
Yeah, which is what? About a millimetre up. So the next thing we are going to get on the van, and I'm going to do it next month, because we're going to be at another site next month, like we said, but we're not going to be doing nothing. We're going to be positive and do things, and we're going to get a CCTV put on. I've been asked about it a few times. I've got a couple of things I've got looking at. I really don't need one that records. We just need something
that we can see what's going on
that's
outside.
Right. We need something. We've got 4 cameras, so we've got all angles covered outside, and we just want it so we can just turn the monitor on and see what's going on, because it's for wild camping more than anything. Not for when we're on a site, when we're wild camping.
Yeah.
Because there's been times in it where.
Well, hopefully, as soon as the weather improves.
She's butting in, you see, when I'm talking.
Hopefully, when the weather improves, we can, get farther afield.
Well, at least look at them while you're butting in.
I'm going to give you a slap in a minute.
So, yes, what I was saying was. So, at night time, we've had it where we've heard things, haven't we? When we're wild camping. And I think, oh. What was that?
What's that?
And you think, oh no.
Yeah.
And of course, if you've got the lights on, you don't want to open the blind because they know you're looking then if there's somebody up to something.
Yeah.
And you want to catch them, don't you, if anybody's up to anything. And I think it's time we did it. So I don't like messing with the van, but it's no messing with the van. You just got to drill a few holes in it. But don't worry about that. It'll be all right. So, but we will be getting that sorted next month, and when I do, I'll put it on video, and you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, work it afterwards.
Yeah, I mean it's all right while you're on sites, but if we want to do more wild camping,
which we will be doing,
but neither of us can wait till the lighter nights, can we? Then we can.
It'd be so nice.
Yeah.
Any trouble with internet is the next thing. Have we had any trouble with the internet?
No.
We did once. Do you remember Horse and Jockey?
Oh, there was no internet.
There was no internet.
Yeah.
It was such a shame.
Yeah, because we had Melody with us, didn't we?
Yeah. The pub was nice, and the lovely people.
Yeah.
And they made us a nice late dinner, weren't it, when we arrived?
Yeah, we were late, and the chef, we went in to just have a quick drink, and the chef said that he would do us a nice takeaway, and he'd done us four trays for the 3 of us, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was
Burgers.
lovely. Yeah, it was lovely.
It was
I
really
think Melody
nice.
had pizza, didn't she?
And we sat there thinking, right, I better go on the internet now and see what's happening. And I was like, nothing on the free network. Let's try the EE.
Yeah.
Nothing on that either. Oh yeah, well yeah. Now Raven Girl, Melody, she had a little bit of signal on her O2 network, which shocked me because O2 is usually rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, she had a little bit, and she was teasing us,
She
weren't
was,
she?
yeah.
I thought, not having that, so we drove off. And we went somewhere else. I can't remember where we went that night.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Did we go to
We've
Aberystone
been so
Stables?
many different places.
Quickly, because it was nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, any trouble with the lithiums? Because lately I've seen a few videos online where people are saying they've had problems with the lithium batteries. We've not had any, have we?
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
No, we've had the odd niggles because it's all new, I suppose. And
Niggles? Not with the lithiums, we haven't.
no, it was just that
was
fuse,
the other
wasn't
thing,
it?
weren't it? But the lithium batteries themselves are brilliant. We've got two 100 amp hours, as you already probably know. And when they go down, they can go down right down to 20%, which you can't do with AGM lead acid batteries. You have to charge them up after 50, down to 50, and you have to charge them up, otherwise you knacker them up.
Yeah.
So these are brilliant. You can right down to 20%. We've never done that. We've gone down to as low as 50 odd once.
Yes, when I put the heating on electric.
Yes.
When we were on wild camping. She
didn't put on the
by
gas.
mistake.
And she put the heating on the electric. That's the blow air heating.
Yeah.
And of course that will drain the batteries. And I just happened to walk past the control panel and I thought, was that the two wavy lines? And I thought, what are you doing, woman? And she nearly killed the batteries. But actually, you can't kill them apparently.
No,
apparently there's some sort of safety thing where it does.
I won't
actually
do
cut them
that
off.
again.
But even then, you only went down to 50%.
Yeah. It's just you just get used to.
I'll tell you something else with lithiums is they charge up quick as well. As long as you got your setup correctly done, they charge up quick. Because we had it where we was in Staffordshire, weren't we? And it was weekend was really bad, weren't it? It was really dark all weekend. We were getting nothing off the solar to charge them back up. And it got to the point where it was at 50% odd, weren't it? And I thought, we've got another day here of no sun, and we've got to plug in the laptops and everything and get charging and. So we actually put the engine on, didn't we?
Yeah.
Turned the engine on. 40 minutes later, those batteries had charged right up.
Yeah.
And it had.
Yeah.
They were back to 100%. Just because I had the engine running. Idle. We weren't driving anyway, just ran it idle for 40 minutes. Well, about 40 minutes, weren't it?
I don't think it was even that long.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maximum 40 minutes and they were charged right back up. You can't do it. Well, I don't know if you can do it with AGMs or not, but so what? I'm just saying lithiums are the business, but they are expensive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah. And the last thing really is next year's plans. What's your plans, Jan, for next year? The boss.
Yeah, right. No, I think we just... If you do that one more time, I'm going to chop your hand off.
I'm teaching you. You have to hold your head there.
You've upsetting Charlie.
It's all right, Charles. It's all right, mate.
We'll be in the UK, won't we, next year? Yeah. But there's lots of places we want to go. We want to go to Wales. Definitely want to go to Wales and up to Scotland if we can. Just loads of nice little places, really.
Wales
but at least
coast.
While we're on hookups, especially through January, we can plan things, plan what we still need, what we need to do.
If anyone has got any suggestions as to where would be worth visiting, put a comment below.
Yeah, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Because we can look into it.
Yeah.
Work out where we can park.
Neither of us like busy towns, do we, or cities or anything like that.
No.
It will be countryside and
villages and ruins.
Yeah,
because I've got a carry on doing the ruins videos, which a lot of people like the ruins, and so do I. So I'm definitely doing them.
Yeah,
and you can come with me. It might remind you of the old days. I'm going to die after this.
Don't worry, after we've come off here, I will kill him. But no, that's what we both like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Small places in the countryside. We don't like busy towns and cities.
It's like when I went to Llangollen with Melody, Raven Girl. That was so stunning.
Stunning, yeah.
I've never seen such a view when I went on top of that aqueduct, do you call it? Do you call it aqueduct?
Yeah.
Where the canal went over the really high up bridge. That view looking across the mountains or hills was absolutely stunning. I want more of that.
I'd like to go down to Devon because I lived there for 15 years. That's where Raven Dad was born. So I'd like to go back down there, visit Dartmoor, but it's again, you've got to go when it's not so busy. So we will do that though, won't we? And down to Cornwall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially Cornwall for the proper Cornish pasties.
You and your Cornish pasties. After making Cornish pasties, but it's now difficult.
Yeah,
because
it's not the same.
Gas oven is not very good.
Nah.
So I tend to cook more on the hob than in the oven.
In your Ridge Monkey.
And the Ridge Monkey. The Ridge Monkey has been brilliant. Learning to do different things in the Ridge Monkey. I'm going to try.
That's one of the favourite things you've had since we've moved into this.
Yeah.
Is the Ridge Monkey.
I'm going to try out some recipes for different breads and even doing cake and stuff like that, because I think you can if you know.
If any one of you would like to see videos of Jan doing some cooking, put a comment below.
Well, you'll have to get out of the way.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll be out of the way, all right. I ain't going to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I can do baked beans.
But yeah, I'm loving it. I've done all sorts of different things, even simple things like the part baked rolls. If you put them in the Ridge Monkey and on really low, keep turning them, they're just like having been in the oven, haven't they?
She made some bacon and was it cheese?
Yeah.
Bacon and cheese inside these rolls, and then put them in the Ridge Monkey.
Yeah.
And they come out all melted. Oh, lovely, weren't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely lovely.
So I'd like to try some recipes out, but I'll have to try them out myself to see,
No, you got to do it live on camera. You might mess it up.
I probably will. But yeah, so I say so far it's been good, hasn't it? We've had our ups and downs.
I tell you what, if we can get through this winter feeling like we are at the minute, then when it comes to the summer, the spring and the summer, we're going to absolutely love it. And I know we are.
Yeah.
And we've got so much of that to look forward to. And I'm desperate to get there. At the minute, it feels horrible. It can get me down. I mean, the other few nights back, I was in a right miserable mood, weren't I? I got really depressed because the rain, constant rain and cold and dark nights.
So early,
sick to death of it. I even said to you, didn't I, if we had a lighter night, if it didn't go dark till 9 and it was raining, I could put up with that.
Yeah.
But when it's dark as well, you just can't do anything.
Yeah.
So frustrating. But we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. And this is it. This is the life. This is what we signed up for, and we are loving it.
Yeah.
We have not regretted it one bit.
We've not regretted it. We've had moments where we've thought, not thought, oh, I wish we hadn't done this, but we thought, oh, blimey,
it's different.
It's different, That
there's a few things that, there's been a few things, I can't think offhand now what they are, but at the time I think, oh, I never thought of that, before we moved. And then you realise something, you think, oh yeah, of course, we've got to do that now. And
yeah. But you get used to it, you get into a routine, you get used to emptying the toilet, you get used to
the bins, chucking the rubbish into the proper bins,
where to, like that, do your laundry, whatever, or even when we've been wild camping, you get used to doing little different things, don't you?
That's the thing, isn't it, with the toilet thing, for instance. Before you move into one of these, you think to yourself, oh God, I've got to start emptying the toilet. That's going to be terrible doing that all the time.
It's not, though.
I don't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, as soon as it lights up, a red light comes on in the toilet, and I said to Jan, oh, time to empty the toilet. I don't think nothing of it. Just go out and do it.
You do it.
Put it back and back in and carry on doing what I was doing. And don't think nothing of it. I don't. Honestly, it's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And everybody, if we're camped up here and we're near family, they all come to us, don't we?
Yeah, that's right.
And obviously Melody does, we pick Melody up, so...
there will be a time, we know there'll be a time when there'll be certain family members, such as Melody even, when she's a bit older, she might not be coming with us so much. And if that happens, well, that would probably be the time we start looking to go abroad. Maybe a bit
but we
more as well.
She's made us promise that we'll still pick her up and stuff.
Oh yeah, we still do it as long as she wants. She comes with us.
Yeah.
But there's going to be times where in the future there's going to be changes, but they're not bad changes. They're just life. Things happen. People move on and do different things. And I say so in the future we will be going abroad, but we're not going to rush into that, are we? Because we've got plenty of the UK to explore. The UK is a great country. and we've got lots of things to show you.
Charlie's fast asleep.
And yeah, he's had enough of us talking.
He's been out twice. He's been running around the field, hasn't he?
Yeah, getting muddy. He's had to have 2 baths.
He's never been so clean.
2 baths today, haven't you, mate?
Well, his legs, just his legs,
Yeah,
isn't it?
underneath him, yeah, because we have to do that every time he comes back in. Well, before he comes back in.
But we hope you've all had a lovely Christmas with all your family and friends. You know,
Yeah,
everybody's been
I want
seeing,
to thank everyone for subscribing to us this year.
It's been lovely.
And previous years, obviously, because
Yeah.
some of you have been with me for a while now, and really appreciate that. And thanks for following us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We're on all those 3. If you've not checked them out, the links are below. And also, another thing, I have a few messages about things we use to film with. You know, what do you use, what drone you got, and all this sort of stuff. Apart from me doing the videos about it, all the links are below as well in the video descriptions, so you can click on the links. It takes you straight to Amazon, actually, mostly. And there's nothing untoward there. They are Amazon affiliate links, meaning that if you did actually order anything, we do get a very, very small percentage, but it doesn't make any difference to your price at all. But you will help us out if you did do that. But you don't have to order anything, just have a look. You know, this is what we use. It's there anyway. So, but yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah.
And have a great Christmas. Have a happy New Year. And we're going to be back shortly with some more stuff, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
take care, everybody.
I'm going to give her a kiss. Come here. And we'll see you soon.
Charlie's face. He wants
I'll give you a kiss as well. So,
bye, guys.
we'll see
take
you later.
care.
So thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.